it's a system. Just like anti-black racism is a system, anti-native racism and oppression is a system. It's systemic. So it's built into everything. It's built into everything. A lot of people don't see the system.
I started the Jewish Student Union along with Morgan Carroll, who was, I believe, the class of 2022. They say in humor there's punching up and there's punching down. If you're punching up at somebody, you're making fun of like the government or like people that have a higher status than you or things like that. If you're punching down, you're making fun of people that are like marginalized and compared to yourself. And I don't think that that's okay, you know. I know there are lots of people that will like wish me happy Easter, even though I've said to them before, I don't celebrate Easter. And I'm like, I know you're trying to be nice, but sometimes it feels like you're trying to force things on me. So I think in general, in like a broader sense, just like not trying to force people to believe the kinds of things that you believe.
A lot of these things get reported, or a lot of these things unfold and happen, and people don't really know what it is that they're saying. It's just things that they repeat because they've heard it somewhere or whatever.
Oh, if you know anything about summer camp, there's people from all ages, and this particular person was 19, but the people that he was speaking to were like 13, 14-year-old counselors. And he went around to them and he would ask them if they were Jewish, and then if they said yes, he wrote a number on their wrist.
During the Holocaust, Auschwitz prisoners were tattooed with numbers except those sent straight to execution. This marked them for death tally and identification purposes. Over 400,000 prisoners were tattooed in total.
Is that even if you don't get fired that year because it's towards the end, sometimes you won't get asked back, but he still got asked back. Nothing really happened about it. And I think it goes to show, like, not just with anti-Semitism, but really with like any of these issues, that a lot of the times they go like unpunished, punished might not be the right word, but they go like unnoticed and nothing is really done about them. The anger I felt when nothing happened and he was not like really admonished in any way other than one conversation with a like higher staff member, and that was it, and that's all that came of it, and it made me really upset. Yeah, that was a camp counselor. And as well, it was a camp with a lot of Jewish children there as well, so the fact that he was doing all of that and he worked there and nothing was done of it when he was around people who might feel unsafe was disappointing. I mean, I was shocked. Like, I didn't think that that was the sort of thing that you would be so, can I say ballsy? So ballsy as to like do in front of everyone at your job. It's just, you know, these kinds of things that people make jokes that they think are like, oh, so hilarious, but they're not. Like, they are probably really upsetting to somebody, you know.
I've been a rabbi in more than 5 communities. I've been a synagogue rabbi in 5 communities, and I've been a campus rabbi for 4 years at Bucknell University. And we're all responsible for it, all of us, because we allow this thing to happen. And so what I was saying before is that when you have this model of, like, you know, the Jews getting blamed, they don't just blame the ones that are sort of this small group of elites on the top. They then blame everybody, right? So the Holocaust was everybody. What do we need? We need help from folks who aren't Jewish to be saying, yes, this is wrong. This is anti-Semitic. This is not okay. Because half the time they won't listen to us. A bigotry element to it. Oftentimes Jews are seen as being loud and arguing and interrupting, and of course stingy and manipulative, and there are all these things that we get defined as. It's really easy for people to fall into anti-Semitic things, just like it's really easy for people to say sexist things.
I was shocked that it even happened, that something like so, like, I mean, I don't necessarily know that it was done with a hateful intention as much as it was somebody who thought it was funny, but just the shock that he would even like do it in the first place.